Hi guys, and welcome back to Zinjy's World. This is my Let's Play series, and as you can probably tell from the time lapse you've just seen, we've finished the propeller. Yeah, this thing is looking sweet. Yeah, it's looking very cool. Very cool. This is our final design. Well, hopefully our final design, unless I decide to rechange it. If I just get back up here and swing in. Yeah, it's looking awesome. Looking really cool. Maybe a couple of little things here or there I might want to change. If you guys have any ideas, by all means, as always, leave a comment in the in the comment section and tell me what you would maybe change on it if you like. But I think it's come out cracking, really well. Really like it. I need to clear up a few things. Still got the scaffolding and stuff cleared up, but this is another thing we can tick off our list. The propeller for the island is done, which pretty much means, guys, that the island in general, if we can get all the way up here, is finished. Yeah, finally. This has been an absolute mecha build, but we got there. It took us a few episodes, but we are done. This thing looks so cool, so cool. Anyway, I'm going to clear up the scaffolding that I have left because it's still sitting there and looking untidy. And while the scaffolding now clear, guys, look at the view. Yeah, this is the first time this area has been cleared in so long. It's nice to just sort of finally get it all tidied up now. But oh, this is so cool seeing it from down here. I mean, it's untexturized on the bottom, but that's okay because we're probably mainly going to be seeing it from the top anyway. We're not really going to be seeing it from the bottom, but it looks awesome. So cool. The propeller itself. Oh, ow. Take off, please. No. Thank you. The propeller itself actually made from the iron trapdoors. So yeah, I am very thankful that I made the iron farm when I did, because it came in very. Oh, I've missed two trapdoors here. That's fine, I'll get to those. But it came in very handy for this build. I wanted to get the iron on top. I like the iron block idea. I went with it originally just when I was testing it. It didn't have that. I don't know, there was just something about it. It was just like, it's okay, but it could be better. So I did the trapdoors, and I think it makes it a lot better. And I went with acacia as well, and they just give it that sort of rusted feel in certain parts. They did the exact same with the propeller up there too, and it's come out great. Absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. I used the jungle fence on the back just as a little trim, same colour of fence we've been using. Same fence we've been using throughout our builds for this so far. But man, this thing is looking. I'm just getting up here. Is looking glorious. Oh yes. Oh, look at it in the dark. Oh, that's the first time I've actually seen it in the dark. Oh man, that's so cool. I am so happy with this build. And with the propeller now finished, and the airship, which we built in our last episode, which looks absolutely glorious, finished as well, that's a wrap on the outside part of this building, which means we can finally get in here, guys. And for anyone who's been sort of new to my series, is unaware, this building in here, or the whole purpose of all these buildings outside and everything we're building is, this is going to be our library, which is going to house our librarian villagers. And it was also suggested to possibly house the armourers and the toolsmiths as well, which is a great idea because we're going to be also trading with those guys as well. Not quite sure where we're going to put them all yet. I mean, we have a massive amount of space in the basement, which is essentially just the island, but we can maybe open this floor out, or we'll probably put a floor here. This is where our floor will be, and then we could maybe open this out, or we could leave it as it is and floor it with something else, but we can also use all the space down there as well. So we might put some villagers down there, maybe make like a little armory down there. That'd be quite cool. Or we can maybe make a sorting system, like a non-stackable one, since we're going to be using books and weapons and so on and so forth. So that might be quite a cool idea as well. Or we can maybe put it in an attic. Not quite sure yet, but yeah, we can finally crack on and actually start building in here what the whole purpose of this island's for. But that requires one thing, which is villagers, which I have an abundance of for anyone who's been watching my series. But you also know I have dealt with a lot of villagers in this series already so far, and you'll know the pain for anyone who's dealt with villagers, how much painful it can be just trying to get them to move around. And all my villagers are all way down there, and getting them up here I know is going to be a bit of a pain, but it's fine. We will definitely get through it. We'll get them up here and we'll get them in their little spaces, but we have to kind of build that first. I don't want to be getting villagers up here and I don't have anywhere to put them. So I'm going to have to come up with a design for this first before we start moving any villagers, because I don't want to be messing with villagers when they're popping out their mine carts and running about and I have to go and catch them and you're there for hours. Yeah, just no, not happening. But yes, we can finally crack on with this. But we're not going to be doing that today, guys. No, I think we're maybe going to be saving that for next episode. Today I have to tend to something else I've been wanting to tend to for a little while now, but I've not really been able to because we've just been started cracking on with this and doing this, but it resides just over there. And for anyone who's not seen this before, I think I've shown it off maybe in one episode before previously. But believe it or not, guys, this marked area here, just in case you've not guessed, is actually slime chunks. Yes, I have a triple slime chunk here. And sort of between episodes, a wee while ago, I was sort of half digging out, preparing, the area to get a slime farm going, half digging out a couple of layers. So we just pop down here. I can hear one. Hello there. Yes. Oh, ow, 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 ow. Yes, right, we have a slime. And it goes obviously all the way down. So that's something we need to sort out. I'm going to kill these guys. Oh, leave me alone. Let me get down the ladder. Oh, there we go. Yes. So there we go. Yeah, cool. Yes. So we actually have a slime chunks going all the way down. So that is something I really want to get today. Is I want to get our slime farm built, which would be great because I'm going to need it for. Ow! I'm going to need it for future projects, and that hurts, sir. That hurt. And the reason I sort of stopped digging this out, well, as you can see, there's a lot to dig out. And at the time, I didn't have a beacon. But it's something we obviously now have, is a beacon since we beat the weather a few episodes ago. So what I'd like to do this episode is actually just set our beacon up. Now that we have our iron farm, we can make a full beacon, get haste 2 on the go, and, plough through the different levels and dig this whole area out. So we can actually get a proper slime farm on the go. Of course, I've got an iron farm, so I can make the iron golems. I think I have most of the materials already. There might be a couple of things I'm going to have to go and collect here or there, but I want to start getting this room prepped. And all the areas, and all the areas down here all prepped, so we're good to go. And this should give us a decent sized slime farm. I would like to maybe put a building on top, maybe somewhere I can AFK. So obviously, the slimes are spawning in and stuff, that'd be quite cool. And I'll get, railroad tracks and, all that sort of stuff in as well, so we can automate this, so it just sort of runs in the background. But yeah, I need to go and collect a few things, and I will see you guys in a minute. Right guys, we've got everything in place now. The iron is all down. The skylight access has been revealed. I have my beacon in hand. I have resources. Right, nothing much to it than actually, this is my first beacon place of this world. Let's do it. Ooh, shiny. Right, I need an iron ingot. Oh yeah, beacon air. Here we go. Bring home the beacon. Right, sorry. Iron. Let's get an iron block. Iron ingot, and we want haste 2. Boop. Haste 2, all the haste. Yes, haste 2. Now we can absolutely tear through this project. Right, I think there's not much more to it other than saying, let's get digging. And one successful time lapse later, guys, and we have ourselves a multi-layered slime farm. Yes, there was loads of there was absolute tons of slime spawning in when I was building. All I could hear was, ow! All I could hear it was just underneath me, constantly spawning in. But yeah, guys, this thing's working great. But of course, we're not finished. I mean, this is just me, dug out the layers and levels. We need to do probably a wee bit more digging, and then we need to get the iron golems in. I've got some magma blocks I have saved up from when I was in the nether, and also got a few little bits and bobs. I want to get a rail tracking on the lowest level. I'll probably change that one slightly, because I think, well, I mean, this is just for me, it's not for anyone else, so hello. So I don't need to have like tons and tons of slime coming in, but I do want it for a lot of my projects. So probably on the bottom level, hello my friend, bye. On this level here, I don't think I'm actually going to use this as a slime spawning, so I'll maybe reduce this either. I'll probably bring it up. This is where I put my rail cutter, and I'll probably, when I take this beacon out, I'll probably have this as like a shaft that I can come in and come down, you know, like a ladder, probably a water vator, and I'll be able to do like maintenance, and you know, like, I'll go away. I'll be able to do like maintenance if I need to fix anything, if it breaks or anything like that. But I think for this farm, what I'm thinking of doing, guys, I deal with all these slimes. God, there's loads of them. I was wanting slimes to spawn. I didn't realize there was going to be this many slimes spawning in. There we go. Right, yeah. What I'm thinking of doing is, I was going to take this whole back wall out, like pretty much all the way to the top, come all the way down, put, you know, the iron golems going along there and going up, so then the slimes go towards the iron golems, jump off, fall down, and I would have the lava, you know, like the lava blocks, the magma blocks down here, so they would stand and you die, you know, minecart pick up, that sort of way. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to change up slightly. Now, as I say, this is 2 chunks, which is 16 by 16. So I'm either A, going to dig out a center section in each chunk, a column all the way at the top, and then put iron golems in the center section, and then that'll draw the slimes to the middle. They'll fall down to this, probably this layer, probably this one or this one, probably this one up here, and then that's where the magma blocks will be, and then the minecart will be on this layer, well, up here, and that'll be the one that picks them up. Just makes it a bit easier for picking up purposes. Or I will have maybe just one central one. I'll need to figure out, because for some reason I've forgotten the distance that slime can see iron golems at, so I'll need to maybe research that. And what I'll do is I'll maybe just have one center column going all the way to the top, and we'll have iron golems coming down the center column. And then on this like bit here, this is where the magma blocks will go, and we'll have the exact same system inbuilt. I think that may be slightly easier. It requires less digging. I know we've got beacons, doesn't matter, but as you can probably tell from my pickaxe, yeah, it took an absolute beating during that dig, and that's a netherite pickaxe. So yeah, it's almost done. I need to go and get that repaired. But yeah, so I'm gonna go and have a wee look to see what the slime spawning conditions are, because I can't mind, to be honest. And then we'll come back and then we'll see what we can do. I'm probably going to go with the center one. I think that's probably going to be easiest if they can see that far. But I'm going to maybe try and get this repaired and check that out, and I'll be back, guys. Pick now fully repaired. Oh yes. And I also checked it. It's 16 blocks that a slime can see iron golem from. So this might actually be worthwhile doing it in the middle. I may have to go with like a double golem. So if I were to create the thing, if I have like one golem and then another golem, sort of maybe back to back, or maybe like a block in between, or 2 blocks in between, because I like symmetry. Yeah, that might be the best sort of shouting in the slime blocks, even if they spawn in the corner, even, you know, the wait, I think it's like 30 game ticks, which is like 1.5 seconds before they you know, jump again. I mean, that's not much time at all. It's going to not really affect the rates of this. Even if they are stuck there, they'll jump and then they'll see the golem and come towards. So yeah, but we have a lot to dig out. Another thing is I really need to get some sort of XP farm, because I had to trade with villagers to get this going up, and I really don't have an XP farm other than that little skeleton spawner we have. But that's a future project. Let's dig this out and try and get these golems in, see if we can try and get this working. So this is what we've gone with, guys. We have successfully dug out the central column, and I have in all the iron golems. Yeah, it took a wee bit of time. The iron golems are a bit of a pain to get in. I was going to do like a sort of middle partition, but the iron golems hitboxes actually sort of prevent them from moving anyway. So I think this has actually worked quite well, to be honest. But yep, I've got this niche layer going all the way up to the top, as you can see. Well, you can't really see the top, but you know what I mean. Like, this is exactly how it is we're going all the way up to the top. I got two iron golems, the first sort of 3 layers, and it was a lot of trouble getting them in. So I've just gone with single golems, then on up after the 3rd layer. But yeah, this is coming on really well, really well. We've got the magma floor in as well. I still need to build the collection system, so I need to put all the redstone in. But I have it all set. Then I have it all dug out here. I just need to actually put the rails in and the minecart unloader. I've also changed when you come in, and this is where the beacon was. I've taken away the beacon and put in the ladder, switched it from over in the corner. I'll probably get rid of this at some point, just so it's an extra spawning place, but I'll think about it. I probably will, just so there's one more spawning place left. And then I've got a little AFK. If we just pop on around the back of the actual collection system itself, I've got an AFK bit just down the bottom there. I would AFK in the surface, but then you get all the surface spawns as well. I know it's probably still the same, but I was hoping there wouldn't be as many down here. So if I go, I think it's like 30 blocks. I know only 24, 26, but it's like 32 blocks down there. Then it should give the farm enough time for it to spawn everything, and I should be far enough away. But yeah, it's all coming together, guys. But I need to get the redstone in, so that's what I'm going to go and do. I'm going to get the rails in and the minecart unloader, and then we'll see if we can try and fire this farm up properly and get it working. Redstone's now in, guys. Yep, I've got the rail in, and I have a basic minecart unloader here. Very simple stuff. Yep. So it's working quite well so far. This is what we've got. I mean, I've not even been AFK. You know, I mean, this is just while I've been sort of building it all, just now. And this is what I've got. Yeah, you can see it coming in. That's not too bad. And this is everything I had picked up when I'd been killing them earlier on. When I'd been mixed. So I've just actually pop these in here. That would make sense. Go in, please. Thank you. So that's not bad for a little amount that we have. Yeah, it's not going to be the quickest farm, but as I say, it's only just me. I don't really have to, you know, have like a super efficient, super quick farm. This will probably suffice for us, but yeah, you can see I sort of changed all this. I swapped it over here, but this is only going to be temporary. I think what I'm going to do for this is I'm probably not going to have the storage down here because, like I said, I've only got one chest. Ideally, I would want the storage on the surface, so I think what I may do is I may leave the AFK down here, that far side, and have the storage up there. But I may have, I'm not quite sure. I may AFK up there. I'm not quite sure. I'd have to, like, obviously mob proof it all up the top just so I can get, you know, basis on the slime spawn. I've done a lot of mob proofing around the area and caves and let them all up and stuff. Maybe a little bit I still need to do to get it a wee bit more efficient. I mean, I'm not going for full efficiency, but I would like it decent. You know, I wouldn't want it to be like a bit of a pants farm. You know, I want slime. I want a decent amount. But yeah, it's looking all good so far, guys. But what I'm thinking is I'm probably going to, as I say, I'm going to change this, and I'm going to make it probably a dropper system. Maybe at that far side, I'll add like a wee dropper system there. We'll put in like a water vator and then shoot it up to the surface, and then I can put in like a shulker box loader or something. I think that might be quite cool. Did I hear slime there? Yes, more slime down. I will steal that part. Thank you very much. I have noticed, I might have to change it at the side, because I have noticed sometimes the bits land on the side and then they don't sort of, oh, you're coming after me. They don't sort of fully get caught with the minecart, but as I say, I'm not too fast. I'm not going for full efficiency. As you can see, I've over there's just done it there. But yeah, we're looking good, guys. This has come together for what it's worth. It's come together quite nicely and quite well. But we're not finished with it. Obviously, we've got a few more things we want to do. We want to build, you know, like a water vator going up so we can build a storage container up there as well, and possibly a few more things I kind of want to do. I think at the very top of the farm, if we just go up and down this ladder like no man's business, up there, I know you can get probably more efficiency if you dig that whole like sort of top part of the farm right to the surface and dig it right out. I may do that just to make it a wee bit quicker. As I say, I'm not going for full efficiency, but I still want a decent farm. What's the point in building on this if we're not going to have a decent farm? So yeah, I might do that. I might dig all that out as well, but I'll probably do that either A, in a live stream, or B, probably in the next episode. But I think for today, guys, that's probably going to be it from me today. I've kind of run out of time making this episode. It's been a brilliant episode to make. It's been a lot of fun as well, but I think I'm going to call it quits there for today. But anyway, if you have liked what you've seen today, guys, by all means, leave a like on the video. That'd be great. And if you do leave a like, by all means, and you're new, please subscribe to the channel. That'd be great. Really helps me and really helps my channel as well, guys. Anyway, that's it for me today, and I'll catch you guys in the next episode. Bye, guys.